Everybody, to signing day 2011. As always, it's an exciting day on all campuses, and certainly we're no exception. We're thrilled to be welcoming some outstanding student athletes to UCLA. This is kind of the first day of their careers here. Tomorrow they'll get our strength and conditioning program, and soon applications and all that kind of stuff will be coming in a hurry, and before you know it, they'll be here in the month of June to begin summer school. So it's very exciting as a coach to be welcoming a bunch of guys who I think have outstanding futures and are certainly going to be great citizens of this proud university. So without further ado, I'll go through the list, kind of make some general comments about them, and then I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. There were some real needs in the class. Defensive line is always a concern, especially the interior of the defensive line. We found two great defensive tackles. I believe they're going to be really important to us. We needed a great class of offensive linemen. We started a long time ago to try to build that class and create numbers, and that class took some interesting twists and plot changes along the way, but I'm thrilled the way things turned out, and I'd be happy to share all that with you. Obviously the quarterback position, I think there'd be a lot of buzz in the air for the class that we signed that Brett Hundley decided today. But I think we trade that buzz for the fact that he's in school, he's doing well, he's in our off-season program, he's out filming with our team, and will be a part of spring practice. So very excited about that. And I think in the linebacker department, I think there was some great additions. So with that being said, I'll go through these guys in alphabetical order and give you a little bit of a bio of them, and then take your questions. First kid I'm going to bring up is Jacob Brendel out of Plano, Texas. We saw Jake come and visit us last summer. He was making a tour of a lot of the West Coast schools and fell in love with our campus. We'd seen enough tape as a junior to be excited about him, enough to offer him, and Jake took it. And, as is not as common as maybe it used to be, he stayed with his commitment the entire time. And I'm thrilled that Jake's a part of the class. He plays center. He certainly got size enough to play guard. He came on his visit in January with a full beard, and everybody else in the class pointed at him and says, "That guy really only going to be a freshman." But he's going to be a great addition to the interior offensive line, and I know Bob Palsick, our offensive line coach, is very excited about him. So we're excited about Jake being here. We just talked about Brett Hundley. Hundley is a great quarterback prospect from Chandler, Arizona. He has the tag of athlete because he's so adept at running with the ball, but certainly, make no mistake, he can throw it as well. For those of you who may have watched the Under Armour game, All-American game, you would have seen that he won the skills competition with the quarterbacks, and also got into the game, I think, in his first pass at a 60-yard touchdown pass. So he's got unique ability. He's got the it factor, which you always want to have in a quarterback. Those intangibles. He came on campus. He's a pre-med major. He's what you're looking for. There's no question about it. We're excited that he's here. Devin Lucian announced this afternoon and had obviously lots of attractive offers, but young man out of Crespi, I think is going to be just what we need at the wide receiver position. He is explosive. He had a number of balls that he caught maybe for 5-yard gains that he turned into 80 and 90-yard gains. I think he's got that kind of ability. He's certainly got great hands and body control. I think he's going to develop into a top wide receiver, and it's great that he's just over the hill at Crespi High School. We've got a great tradition going with that high school and want to continue it. So excited that Devin will be a part of this class. Stephen Manfro. I wrestled with this because Stephen is one of those guys you look at and immediately say, well, probably will be a great smaller college place or you know, a little smaller competition, and I kind of put it away. And then I was watching the New England Patriots and watched, I think it's Danny Woodhead, the great back that was making all the plays for him. And as I watched him, I said, let me go look at some more man-throw tape. And I went back and saw all sorts of the same plays Stephen making as we're watching the young player for the Patriots making. And I kept going and watching his hands and all the different things that he does with the ball. I think he scored 41 touchdowns in his senior year. So I decided to go ahead and give him a chance to come and be a player at this level. I think he's going to be outstanding. Proof will be in the pudding, but I wasn't going to deprive him of the opportunity after I'd kind of done my due diligence, and hopefully I'll prove to be a really smart guy, because certainly the other has been I've been accused of, but I'm anxious to watch Stephen participate and get after it here.